Welcome to From the Pages, where we take a wrestling magazine off the shelf, crack the spine, and spill the drama like a bucket of thumbtacks in a barbed wire match. Today, we step into Power Slam Issue 7, February 1995, a time capsule of a wrestling world in upheaval, caught between the polished spectacle of the WWF, the reshaped main event scene of WCW, and the chaotic rise of ECW and Japan's wrestling giants. We open with the beating heart of the issue, the 1994 Power Slam Reader Awards. These aren't corporate handouts. They're the fans' verdicts, the unfiltered opinions of the people who live and breathe the sport. Wrestler of the Year? Bret the Hitman Hart. A victory built not on hype, but on precision, storytelling, and the iron will to carry the WWF through a transitional era. Bret didn't just win matches, he defined them. Every hold, every reversal, every finish a masterclass. Tag Team of the Year? The Public Enemy from ECW. A shock to anyone who underestimated the power of bootleg tapes and word of mouth. No UK TV time, no mainstream push, yet their chaotic street fight style blew past polished tandems from the big two promotions. Match of the Year? Bret Hart versus Owen Hart at WrestleMania X, a family feud elevated into Shakespearean theater. Every counter, a chapter in a story years in the making. Card of the Year? November to Remember. ECW again proving that you don't need glitz when you've got grit, violence, and the loyalty of a rabid crowd. Feud of the Year? Bret versus Owen, locking in what fans already knew. This wasn't a storyline, it was a war. The awards keep rolling. Manager of the Year, Jim Cornette, the man who could cut you down with a single sentence. Most popular wrestler, The Undertaker, whose aura alone could send an arena into goosebumps. Most hated, Owen Hart, grinning his way into villainy after stealing Bret's WrestleMania moment. Most improved, Diesel, rocketing from bodyguard to WWF champion. Best move, the 1-2-3 Kid's flawless moonsault. Worst wrestler, the Shockmaster, still tripping in the minds of fans. Worst match, Doink versus Jerry Lawler at Survivor Series. Comedy in all the wrong places. Worst manager, Harvey Whippleman, taking home the honor no one wants. The list is a snapshot of 1994's contrasts. Corporate polish versus underground chaos. Old school tradition versus fresh rebellion. From there, the mag shifts into Finn Martin's breakdown of Sabu's jump from FMW to New Japan Pro Wrestling. For casual fans, it was a shock. For Martin, it was the only logical next step. Sabu's high-wire recklessness and NJPW's disciplined strong style might seem oil and water, but in Martin's eyes, it's a combustible blend, the kind of mix that can either redefine a career or blow it sky high. Then comes the monster section, 1994, the year in review. The WWF's new generation is in full swing. Diesel's meteoric climb from Shawn Michaels heavy to WWF champion is dissected in full. Bret Hart's reign and in-ring mastery, Owen Hart's breakout as a manipulative heel, and Shawn's evolution into the show-stealing heartbeat of the company are all laid out with detail and context. WCW's landscape shifts violently with Hulk Hogan's arrival, warping the hierarchy and forcing veterans like Ric Flair and Sting to adjust. ECW's rise from a Philadelphia niche to a national talking point is given its due, while Memphis and Tennessee keep their regional magic alive. Japan's wrestling scene is portrayed as the pinnacle of match quality, with All Japan's brutal wars, like Kawada's Triple Crown win over Steve Williams, serving as the gold standard. Rob Butcher's meltdown or burnout puts Randy Savage under the WCW microscope. Is he the injection of star power they desperately need, or a fading light looking for one last blaze of glory? Butcher doesn't give you a safe answer. He gives you the pros, the cons, and the political realities Savage will face. The From the Top editorial delivers unfiltered news and opinion, while Stateside takes the winners and losers theme and runs with it, doling out praise and criticism without hesitation. The video review section rips into 3 releases: The British Bulldogs, Hits from the Heartbreak Kid, and Smoky Mountain's Night of the Legends, with honest appraisals that either make you hit play or toss the tape. Manor's Matt Musings sees stately Wayne Manor skewering Bob Backlund's quirks, weighing Diesel's ability to carry the WWF, and forecasting Shawn Michaels' inevitable rise. The pull-out poster freezes one of All Japan's greatest moments: Kawada's Triple Crown victory, a single frame that speaks volumes about the grueling wars in Japan's heavyweight scene. Your Letters rounds out the mag, with fans firing off thoughts on the PS50, praising Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and debating the finer points of blonde heel strategy. The responses? Sharp, witty, and ready to clap back. By the end, you've got more than a recap of 1994. You've got a blueprint for 1995's battles, politics, and shifting allegiances. That's Power Slam Issue 7. A year's worth of wrestling history crammed into one issue, dissected with passion and precision. If you love this trip back to the days when kayfabe was cracking but the magic was still alive, hit like, smash subscribe, share this with the biggest wrestling fan you know, and drop your own Wrestler of the Year pick in the comments. And remember, in wrestling, there are winners, losers, and the Shotmaster, who somehow manages to be both at the same time.